Welcome to Traveling with Luigi. In this episode, my wife and I visited the island of Poros, located in Greece. Now, while we stay in Greece, we basically went from the city of Athens to visit different places. And as you can see here, in Athens, you take a taxi from the hotel you are staying at down to the port of Piraeus. This is basically the hub for you to take boats to go anywhere in Greece, to visit any of the islands. Now, the island that we're visiting today is called Poros, and it's one of the Saronic Islands located in the Saronic Gulf, and it's heading south as you see here. Now, we stayed at the Sirene Blue Resort Hotel, as I'm showing you here, and it was a very nice hotel, very nice stay, but we'll talk about that more in a moment. So how do you get there? You are basically presented with two options. The first one is to take a ferry along with cars and motorcycles, people, cargo, anything. There is a faster option for you, a little bit more expensive though, and that is the fast boat. For a few extra euros, you can travel business class, and you see my wife here saying hello as we are ready to go down to the island of Poros. And this is how the fast boat looks like. These are some views of us arriving in Poros, and it was just a beautiful place. So we are very enthusiastic about all the things that Poros has to offer. I took a picture of this taxi boat, if you will, that you can also take to visit any place in the island. So let's talk about the hotel. This is the evaluation by Luigi, and I'm going to tell you that in terms of cleanness, views, check-in and out process, it deserves the maximum score of 5. The people were very hospitable, great value for the money, convenient location as well as food, a little bit less just because there isn't really anything else to do there that you can walk to in terms of location, and definitely in terms of food we basically had lunch and breakfast. Breakfast was included. Let's talk about the beach. So you take an elevator to go down to the beach level, and over there you will find plenty of chairs and umbrellas, and the setup is perfect for you to spend an entire day at the beach. There is a bar nearby, so they can provide you with meals and drinks, and there are restrooms, very convenient. Now these shots you are looking at here, we went for a snorkeling. It was one of our first few times that we snorkeled, so it was an eye-opening experience, as you can see, swimming along with the fish. Now let's talk about the evaluation of the beach in terms of Luigi's scores. So basically, maximum score because the water is very clear, you have nature views and swimmability. Also, there is a beach bar and service, very convenient, very easy, very suitable for snorkeling. The safety was there was someone on duty all the time, and walkability along the beach, you saw it has quite a few pebbles, so to protect your feet you want to wear beach shoes or wet shoes. Now let's talk about the food. So as I mentioned earlier, we had breakfast basically and lunch at the hotel. Breakfast was included, but only a few minutes ride you will take you will be able to enjoy any of the restaurants at the port. Gia Mas was our choice for one of the days, and I want to mention it because it had a very live atmosphere and the food was good, and we really had a great time over there in Gia Mas. Now, one of the traditional dishes that you can get here is the Greek salad, or choriatiki salata, and all of the ingredients are so fresh, so nice. I 100% recommend you get this salad if you have a chance when you visit Greece. Now, we also had some paella, seafood style. It looked more like a risotto, but it was very enjoyable nonetheless. And generally speaking, you can get fresh food at any of these restaurants, so 100% recommended, no problems there. Alright, so let's talk about other sites. The first one, Poros Archaeological Museum. This one is located more or less 8 minutes away from the Sirene Blue Resort, and there you will be able to find different artifacts collected that are dated from anywhere from 100 to 500 years before Common Era. There is also a display of shells and the sea, This is an exhibition at the Poros Municipal Library, and is basically showing geological, volcanic and archaeological finds from the southern Aegean donated by the University of the Aegean. Something that you can go visit. Now we also have the Dana Lighthouse. It was built in 1870, and this one is located about 16-minute ride from the hotel, and it was built by the French Society of Ottoman Lighthouses. It stands 9 meters tall, and the only thing you have to keep in mind is that there is a 15-minute hike from the main road to get to this location. Next on the list, the Temple of Poseidon. It's located in Palatia and built it around 520 BC. As you can see from the pictures, there is not a lot left from it, but definitely something that you can go take a look. It was only a few minutes from the hotel. Next on the list, Folkloric Museum. It was created by the members of the Poros Women's Cultural Association Piraeus, and it was founded in 2003, and there is a range of household utensils, other items, farm tools, etc. that are utilized or were utilized in the island. The Monastery of the Life-Giving Spring, basically this is dated from the 18th century and is located on a pine-covered slope. It's a unique example of the architecture for a monastery in the island, and the spring is said to have healing powers. To go back to downtown Poros, you find the St. George Church, where there is basically is known for its hagiography, or writing by the lives of the saints by Constantinos Parthinis. We also have the Clock Tower of Poros, built in 1927 with the donation of a member of parliament. Now, the clock mechanism was made in America, and this clock, the mechanism was repaired in 2015, so it's on display at ground level. And last on the list is the Russian naval base. After the end of the Russo-Turkish War, Poros' shelter harbor served as the Russian fleet's supply station. So it's about 15-20 minutes away from the hotel. You can go visit. It's a historical site. Now in this section I want to show you some of the photos or pictures that I took. I'm also a photographer. If you're interested in downloading any of them, websites for your personal use, you are welcome to do so by following the link in the description. If, however, you want to print them or use them in high resolution, you will have to pay a fee. Everything else is done, or everything is taken care of through the link in the description. Now that's about it. Thank you so much for joining us in this episode visiting the island of Poros. I hope you had a good time and you enjoyed it. We definitely did. And until the next time. And as I usually say, happy travels!